What's going on YouTube? This your boy Forever Brandon TV coming back to you guys with another video on BET's new original series, also directed and created by John Singleton, guys, entitled Rebel. Lord. I haven't seen a good cop show in a long time since New York Undercover, guys. This is just bringing me back to the good New York Undercover days when I used to man, oh my god. I haven't seen a good show like this in a long time, and I normally ain't too big of a fan of those shows like NYPD and all those cop shows, guys. There's so many of them to name, but Rebel is just really good. They haven't made a good show like this on BET in a while. And I've noticed this year that BET has been stepping up their game. I think that John Singleton did it justice, okay? So for one, I love this storyline. You got Rebecca, you got man, she's this cop. She's also known as Rebel, which is her code name. And she is, she's driven. She's very, very passionate about her police work and being in the force, and she is going through some things, and then she's close with her family, and then recently she has a recent tragedy that just brought her down to deciding whether she wants to quit or but anyway, I just really like the storyline. And she's got her partner. So at the beginning of the show, you see her with her partner. She's getting ready to take some bad men down. As she does that, you know, then as you can see, she has a good relationship with her father, her brother. As the storyline goes, her mother died or was deceased or something like that, and she's kind of like carries the weight of the family as far as making sure her brother's okay and her dad's okay. And her brother, it seems as though she was very, very close with him, and his name is Malik. And, I guess he was like trying to do like music or something like that. He was becoming like a music producer or something like that. And then a little later on through the middle of the show, oh my God, it's so tragic. So she, gets called in that it was a black male carrying a gun. And as they're in the alley, okay, which is the part that just really, really was just heartbroken. It just had that old John Singleton, Boys in the Hood. It had just that. It just gave me. It just brought me back to to how it really used to be back then. It's still like that to this day, but it just really brought me back to those good movies like South Central, and it's just, oh my God. So she tries she comes after the guy who has the gun. And the guy drops the gun. As soon as the guy turns around, she finds out that it's her brother. Okay. And as her brother drops the gun, she's asking him questions like, why do you have a gun? Blah 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 blah. Her partner Mac is just constantly holding a gun. According to her, he already knows who he is. Her brother, Mac, I guess McIntyre or whatever his name is. So he just has this blackout. He has a blank blackout, and he shoots fire at her brother. Okay, so push comes to shove, and he shoots at him. He misses. Okay, and mind you, Malik is as unarmed. Okay, the gun is just off, and then the rest of the police squad turned, came in, and as they got out the car, they knew that he didn't have a gun, and this is the part that really pissed me off. Okay, they knew he didn't have a gun, and they shot him dead. Okay, to death, and poor. Oh my God, poor Rebecca. Poor, oh my God, this part is just. She had to watch her brother get mutilated, okay? And that part just really, really broke my heart, okay? Because Malik seemed like such a cool person, and she, oh my God, it's just really, really good. I just can't even describe it. That part really seems so realistic. Like, it just really brought me back to Set It Off. That part really reminded me of Set It Off when Stoney's brother got shot and she wanted justice for the people who did it. It just brought me back to that. It just had all those movies in this one part. And a little bit after that, they had the funeral. They also have a lot of other people on the show that you may know. Method Man was guest star. I guess that was supposed to have been her boyfriend or something like that, ex-boyfriend or something like that. So we probably might be seeing him throughout the show. And man, oh my God, my thoughts are all over the place. So they had the funeral for her brother, and And man, it's just, oh my God, it was just so heartbreaking. It was just so heartbreaking to look at. It almost had me crying and put tears almost to my eyes a little bit looking at it. But because it also reminded me of, you know, my brothers, my oldest brother. But I'm not gonna get into that because it's something very, very similar to that. Only I don't know which situation was worse. But anyway, they had the funeral, and then she didn't go into work for a couple of days. Rebel was just so heartbroken. You just seen the parts where she was just going crazy and just saying that she's so sorry for her brother, and she was just crying. And then she had times where she couldn't sleep, and it's just really, really heartbroken. But it's the show is really good. Then a little after that, she, went through her crisis. It was a case that had to be brought on her. They wanted to ask her questions, but she needed answers, and they were basically just trying to, skip over the fact that her brother did not have an armed weapon. He got shot, and they were still trying to make up cases. Just trying to pin it, just trying to make it seem like she was the bad person, like she shot down an officer. But that's not the real issue because he was trying to shoot at the brother. And they was just trying to make it seem like she was just a bad person, and she just didn't know what she was doing. But come on now, like it's a different situation when your blood, your flesh and blood, your flesh and blood brother, okay, is getting shot at, by your partner. And oh my God, there's just so many things about the show I can just say. But other than that, looking at the rest of the show is really, really good. It's really, really amazing. I have to give John Singleton A++ for effort because this show is just really one of my favorites at the moment on BET. Okay, then we got The Quad and all those other shows, but I really, really am for this show. I really, really live for this show. I just think that the actors doing such an amazing job. I have to remember the girl who's playing Rebel. Okay, I can't remember her name, her actual name, but oh my God, this show is just so heartbreakingly good, and it's really kind of sad at the same time. But it just gives me all those movies, the John Singleton movies, all at once, and we just haven't seen a good show like this in a while. And I think it was very, very smart for John Singleton to put this, make a show like this and put it on BET to bring the ratings of BET up. And it's just really, really good. As I'm looking at it, it's just really good. It keeps my attention. The girl's doing an amazing job. That's my bitch, okay? Rebel girl, okay? Girl, you better let these niggas know, okay, that you getting justice for your brother, okay? They was in the wrong, you was in the right, okay? The situation was weird, okay, and but it is what it is, girl, you gonna get through it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But this show is amazing. Check it out on BT. It comes on Tuesdays on BT. It came on yesterday, and I was just like in all for it. I was just like, wow. But guys, check it out. This is Forever Brandon TV signing off. Deuces. Thumbs up. I do videos like this all week, every week. Well, bam.